Welcome, everyone. I am so glad to have you with me today. We had a crowd request for this workshop, Browse That Wow. And that's fantastic because we love finding out what is important to you and bringing you content that you can use. So, we're going to have fun. And because everybody is busy these days, I'm going to give you a few details. And I want to thank you, first of all, for joining. So, the Browse That Wow, I want you to know all during this recording to go underneath here, comment. Don't just like, I need comments because you see, afterwards, I'm going to go back and I am going to put your names in a wheel and I'm going to give some great products out. So, I'm really excited about that. So, there are prizes going out. So, now we're going to get to it. You're going to learn some great brow grooming tips. You're going to watch me do some tutorials, and we're going to introduce you to some current brow products that you may or may not know about. You're going to learn how to apply them and discover what is best for you, depending on your brow type. So, whether you describe your brows as invisible, they're not there, thin or sparse, well defined, full, unruly, and out of control, ladies, I have you covered. Our first grooming tip of the evening is to embrace your brows' individuality. We like to say that brows are sisters, and one may be wider or longer or have a higher arch or be more flat. So they're sisters, but they're not identical twins. No more forcing one to be like the other. They can be different, and that is okay. So before I begin jumping into this, I want to make sure I share just a little bit about Mary Kay with you so that you know a little bit more about our culture, our values, our brand reputation. And by joining and being involved by commenting tonight, you're going in a drawing for $500 cash. Can you get excited? So, you've got to make sure your consultant knows that you viewed this and connect with her afterwards. Now, Mary Kay is a family owned multi billion dollar global beauty company. And we are currently the second year in a row, number one in direct selling brand of skincare and color in the world. That is huge. There are a great majority of our products are made in Texas, and we hold over 16,000 patents. Now, our products are safe, and we go beyond and above the FDA and the European Union standards of safety by banning over 1,300 additional ingredients to ensure your safety. How impressive is this? We currently have 54 products that have earned the coveted Good Housekeeping seal of approval. And we love that Good Housekeeping has chosen to put their name and reputation behind our products because they have tested them in their labs and have fully endorsed them. Now, Mary Kay created this company to give women an opportunity to become business owners, and it is a fantastic business for women of all ages and all walks of life. So, I'm going to be introducing you now to some of our fabulous brow products and show how to use each one. So, I've got a few tools here on my table to pull out and show you. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this hair back so that you can see my brows as I work with them. That is going to be important. Now, we are going to start by showing you one of our favorite products. I'm not going to get Hairstylist of the Year award. This is actually a tool because I'm going to take off the brows that I currently have on so I can put new brows on. This is our Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. I just happen to have blinged out my own lid to have a little sparkle and fun. Normally it's just a black lid. So anyway, it looks like there's two components. There are. It's oil-free. Clarify that. It's oil-free. It's a cleanser and it's a conditioner. So you shake it up well. And then I'm actually just going to use a cotton ball and I'm going to take my eyebrows off. Now, the funny part of this is that I really am somebody who can explain not having eyebrows that look the same and putting eyebrows on every day, because that is a big part of my morning. You see, I'm in the category where the older I get, the more invisible my brows are. You can see, it's hard to see them, right? Okay, well, along with that, I'm going to show you a great example of what can happen when you don't have eyebrows. So meet my friends here, the pandas. You see, pandas are black and white, and a traditional panda that's marked correctly has those black eyes. But you can see these other three pandas really do not have that accent piece to it. Of course, everybody knows me, knows that I love my brows. They know I love animals, and so I had to throw some pandas in at you today. But I think this example really can show you what I mean by having thin or sparse or light colored shading around the eye area. All right, so first of all, I'm going to pull out a brow pencil. Our brow pencils come in a few shades. You want to match these with the color of your hair. And there's blonde, dark blonde, brunette, dark brunette, and black brown. And they are in a mechanical pencil. And what I love about this is it's so easy to use. Now, before applying any product, you want to make sure that you're brushing out your eyebrows. And I have a little spoolie brush here. You can see this looks like a mascara wand, but it's just a little spoolie brush. And you want to take these and you want to make sure you're brushing up and through and getting them groomed to the right area, the right shape that your brows need to be in. Now, their natural shape, when they're combed out like that, it can really make application a lot better. It just, if you've gotten anything in your brows, it's gone. It's been pulled out. So once you've placed them in the groom shape, you're going to start brushing your eyebrows to maintain that shape every day. Now, I want to let you know that you can map out how to put these on. So first of all, you want to take your pencil and you want to come alongside of your nose. And I'm also going to use, basically, I'll do this eye. You're going to use, I'm using a mirror over here. You're going to map out right here alongside your nose, and that's where you're going to start. And I put just a little dot there. Then from the side of my nose, I want to go over the middle of my eye. Okay, and so I put another dot. And then I don't want to come too far out. The longer you make this happen, this comes out, it drags your face down. So if you see people who make these long, exaggerated eyebrows, you really just want to use the side of your pencil and mark right exactly where that needs to go. Okay, and so now I'm going to pull my, going to use my magnifying side here, and I'm going to actually start to just gently apply this eyebrow pencil. And I'm just getting underneath, and from that first dot, I'm coming up to my arch, and then I'm coming back down. Now, if you're like, oh, Jeannie, you made that look easy. I do this every day. So it's easy when you do it a lot. Now, the other thing I want you to know is if you do get it and you're like, oh, I did get it too far down, there's a couple of great tips that you can take and use. The first is your oil-free eye makeup remover. You can use a cotton ball or a Q-tip and just end it where you need to and remove that. Another great tip is to be able to use a little foundation. And I love this brush from Mary Kay. This is an incredible blending brush. I use just a little bit of concealer, and I will just come up here and make sure I cover that up. The other part of that is a bonus tip I'm going to give you. I've been known to carry my eyeshadow too far out, and this helps give me that clean cut right here. So there's brow tip number 1+. Okay. Now, I also want to make sure you know that we do have a brow tint. Now, this is a great product, and this is for those people that want a very natural look. They want this to go on easily. They don't want to think about it, and they want it to shape and hold their lash or their brows in place. And so I want you to know this also comes in blonde, dark blonde, brunette, and dark brunette. And both the pencil and the tint are $14. Okay, so let me open this one up. I'm going to show you this. It comes here and it has a little applicator. It's a little baby spoolie brush. And you literally can take this. It has the color for your shade, and you can just literally lightly brush that on so that you have the right color for your best look. Okay, so brow tint, super easy to do. I'm going to actually save my other brow here for something else for you guys. Now, I do want to give you a few tips. First of all, these are tips on tweezing, waxing, and threading. Invest in a high quality tweezer with a slanted tip, so it's a precision tweeze that you can do. This makes plucking easier and more effective. And for me, plucking is really those strays that are underneath that kind of come out of nowhere. Always tweeze in natural light to avoid over plucking. Once you've over plucked, you're really in a situation. Good lighting will help see the finer details and prevent any mistakes that you might be having. Pluck one hair at a time in the direction it's growing. So if it's growing this direction, you want to pluck that direction. Also, tweeze or wax any hair above the arch as you see fit. So I can tell you at times I've had, when my brows were thicker, I had some strays out here and I tweezed them as well. And I have gone in and I've had my brows shaped professionally where they waxed them, and they do the very same thing. Now, when waxing, I want you to ensure that the wax, and this is what your esthetician will do when she's doing this for you. She will make sure that the temperature is correct and avoid pulling any skin off. That's going to create a scar. And so you really want to only wax with someone who's a licensed esthetician. And then after you've done the tweezing or waxing, I am going to highly suggest you use the Mary Kay Calm & Restore facial milk to reduce redness and irritation. And tonight I have 2 little on-the-go bottles of that I'm going to put out in our drawing and send that out to someone. So I'm looking forward to your comments and hearing what you are enjoying learning tonight. Now, I want you to know threading is a third method. It's a precision method. You'll see this in malls and in high-end salons. It's used to enhance and define the natural brow shape. Threading relies on a very small twisted thread that catches and pulls the hair out in a straight, smooth line. So if you've heard of threading but you didn't know what it is, this is really just to give you that information. Threading doesn't damage the skin as waxing can, but sometimes it will not increase, but sometimes it does increase crepiness of the eyelid. So you want to make sure you know what you're getting into when you have different options for your brows. Soothe the skin after threading again with the Mary Kay Calm & Restore facial milk to reduce redness and any irritation. Now, I was so excited because a couple of months ago, Mary Kay came out with brand new brow kits. They are amazing. And I'm going to actually use one on my right eye to show you, but I'm going to open these up and give you a look at the colors. We have 3 colors when it comes to these. We have blonde, we have brunette, and we have dark brunette. I do personally feel that the brunette carries a little bit of red undertone to it. So I want to make sure that everyone knows that before they take a look at these. And I'm going to be honest, these are all giving me a challenge to open them. So we're going to just pull this open. And I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and rip the box because these are going to be my demos. Now, while I'm doing this, I also want to talk to you about trimming brows. You can trim. I trim my husband's. His brows are really unruly. And that's the thing that happens with men. They get these crazy brows where you have to go in and trim with small beauty scissors. They're like a cuticle or a brow scissor that are made specifically for trimming in that eye area. And so I do want you to know that. I also would let you know that you can brush your brows into place, and over time you will see how good they look. There's a huge difference in brows that are maintained on a regular basis and brows that are not. And trimming can give your brows a cleaner shape for product to stick to. So unruly brows can be a challenge, but brows that are one shape can be a much easier brow to work with. So brow kits. I want to show you these colors. Here is our blonde. Let's see if I can get this up here and you can see it. That is our brunette. And then I'm going to, that is our dark brunette. And maybe that'll work there. You can see that this is a little bit lighter here, but this is what I'm talking about, brow kits. How nice is it that it's all in one kit ready to go? So let me give you a little bit of information on these brow kits. First of all, this compact is so sleek. It can go right in your travel bag. It'll be an easy take along wherever you're going. But there are 3 components to this as far as the product on the top. First of all, right here, this is a pomade, okay? A pomade will be applied with one of the 2 applicators that is in our brow kits. So the applicators, the first one comes with a dual-ended, let me come over here, a dual-ended brush. And so you're going to be able to take this and apply it directly over the brow. That is going to hold and shape your brow. It's going to condition your brow, and you're going to find your brows get easier and easier to work with as you use a pomade. Now, this is the blonde kit, but the second item here is the actual color that would be applied. So I use the other side of this, just stroke this across, and I'm able to just apply that directly where I want the color to go. And what I've also found is my brows are a little bit shorter and a little bit thinner in spots that I can pick up with the very end and specifically fill in with this, unlike any other product we have. So I like the clean, sharp look, but I find that this little tool is amazing. And then also, you see there is a third color. That is actually a highlighter color. That is a color you can put above your brow and underneath the brow. This will help define the arch. It will give you more definition in that area. And I just flip it over and use the other side of the dual brush. Now, the other cool thing is something you've seen already. It comes with its own spoolie brush. And we can't get them any other way, but I love these little spoolie brushes. They are fantastic. So that all comes in your brow kit. And remember, your consultant is going to help you find the shade that is best for you. We're all unique, and I've talked about that already. And so we want the color that looks best on you. So ladies, I'm actually going to do my other brow here. I'm going to do my right. I'm going to see how I can move my mirror maybe and do this so you can watch me. So the first step again is the pomade, and I've just placed that right on this brush. And I am just going to come up and over, and it's a little dark in one spot, but that's okay. I'm going to blend that out. And I can't describe to you enough how smooth and how nice this goes on. Like my brows are no longer all over the place. Now, I am going to grab a little bit of the brunette, and I'm going to add that to here. And there again, do you see how I'm using the very end of this? I want to make sure that underneath here I have a very clean line, and it's coming down. This is where my brows are the sparsest. They are just like obscure. You cannot see them, but you can see the difference in my brows, different products. And of course, I'm going to grab that highlighter color, and I'm going to come right underneath here, and that just lifts that up. So you are able to see that lift in action. And I don't know about you, but when you get to a certain age, lifting things is a great place to be. Okay. All right. So I want to make sure that I've given you everything on my notes. Oh, we do have something else I do want to show you. We do have a clear brow gel. It's awesome. It's $14. It's different because the brow tint had color to it. The brow gel is a clear. So in the event that this brow was unruly and I used and preferred to use the brow liner, I can grab the brow gel and teach it where to go and hold it right into place using this tool. It really is an option for you to find things that you want to use, that you like, and that you find helpful. Now, also remember with styling gel, if you get any off of your brow, you would just use the oil-free eye makeup remover with a Q-tip. And here's a few extra tips. The oil-free eye makeup remover will gently exfoliate the brow to remove any dead skin cells. Yes, they get in there. It also helps prevent ingrown hair in that area. If you've overplucked in the past, well, this oil-free eye makeup remover can really give your brows time to grow back before attempting any more grooming. You want to make sure you're using this. You might be surprised at how much they can grow in just a few months. So if you're someone who has had them grow and grow and grow, and then you overplucked or someone took too much off when she did your appointment, they'll come back. Just stay the course. Now, frequent threading or waxing can damage the delicate skin around the brows, leading to irritation and hair loss over time. So I'm going to suggest that you stick to tweezing and only an occasional waxing. I hope you've enjoyed these tutorials. Now let's turn it back over to something else I have for you tonight. Ladies, I want to just kind of go over the products that I showed you. So again, I want you to see here, we had our brow pencils, our volumizing brow tint, our brow kit, our oil-free eye makeup remover. And I didn't mention this, but we do have an add-on eyebrow brush and eyeliner brush that is a tool that I use. We have a clear brow styling set that is just really helps, like I said, with those unruly brows. Now, for the next 24 hours, I'm offering 2 different collections that you can choose from. Collection number 1 is the Ultimate Brow Liner and Tint Collection, and brow kit number 2 is the Ultimate Brow Kit Collection. And they're a little bit different, different products in each. Also, we do have a special just for the next 24 hours. If you purchase either the Ultimate Brow Collection or grab a Great Heights mascara, you can grab that Great Heights mascara for just half off. So again, purchase either collection and you're going to be able to get that brand new mascara at half price. So I hope you have enjoyed learning a little bit about your brows. You can see it really just depends on what you want to do. Colors are customized to you. And this set sheet that I just showed everyone with the product, I'll be putting in this group as soon as we finish today. Also, we've got some incredible other opportunities to learn about products in the month of April. There's going to be live skincare classes. There's going to be a spring and summer trend report. We're talking colors for clothing and accessories and makeup. And then we just want you to know that we have weekly events every single week planned for you. So plan to support your consultant and learn more about Mary Kay and join our other events. We do have a lot of fun. Thank you for attending. And later, all the winners will be posted. And text your consultant right now to tell her your favorite part of this event.